All right, greetings everybody. Kenny J, co-CEO with Gobe Tradehouse. Super excited to be online with you right now. Okay, I'm actually dropping this quick video with my brother, VP of Marketing, Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor, are you online right now?
Yep, I'm online, brother, man. Sorry I couldn't get on the camera a little spur of the moment, but I did want to jump on with you just to have a few positive words with the community today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being on. Okay, I know I know you got a lot of time freedom, but you keep yourself busy. So, I appreciate you being online with me. Okay, this won't be a very long video. Okay, we just wanted to address the community, guys, and also for all the new people who's actually been able to tap into the Gobe Tradehouse platform. I just wanted to say welcome. Welcome to the platform, everybody. We're glad to have you. We believe that you're in the right place at the right time with the right trade community. All right, we're about over a year and a half, okay, as an independent platform. We've actually been in business as Gobe Tradehouse for over 3 years now, okay? So we're standing the test of time, and this last portion of the year, we're about to drop a few things that's gonna change the game forever. Things that's never been done in the industry, all right? It's about to drop, okay? So everybody who's in line right now who are grandfathered customers, you should be super excited because, guys, I cannot wait to show everybody what we've been working on. But what we want to do in this quick video, everybody, we just want to go ahead and give you some motivation, some inspiration, and some strategies, because I believe that when you start your business, okay, when you do your grand opening, there's nothing more important than your first 48 hours in business. All right. Your first 48 hours can either make you or break you in any business. So I want to make sure you guys have a couple nuggets from the psychology standpoint. So whenever you get started in business, you kind of have realistic expectations on how you could realistically see success inside of Gobe Tradehouse, any business with this type of psychology, but we're specifically talking about Gobe Tradehouse and how you can have success with us here with this type of mindset. All right. So guys, the first thing you guys want to do, number one, Gobe Tradehouse, www.gobetradehouse.com is our main site. We're actually going to go ahead and log into the academy. Okay. So when you log inside of the academy, you're going to see a host of different things that you need to do when you first get started. All right. So when you first get started, guys, the first thing you want to do always is complete your fast start training. Okay. Which starts right here. Now, the first thing you want to do is click on join these groups. Make sure you get into our private paid members Facebook page. Make sure you get into our private band members app. Okay, make sure you get into our announcements chat so you can stay in tune with announcements, promotions, things inside of Gobe Tradehouse. Our Forex bot signals chat, which is our most important chat because this is connected to the Gobe copycat. When we post a signal inside this particular chat, it syncs to the copycat and automatically copy and paste it for you in real time. There's nothing more important than the Forex Gobe bot signals chat. And then our gold bot signals chat, where you have to manually copy these gold trades, but the gold trades are running up numbers weekly as well. So, but before you even do this, and then I'm gonna have Mike Taylor chime in as well. Before you start going through this fast start training, what I want you guys to do is game plan. Okay, and there's a few things you could do to really game plan yourself and make short-term goals for success inside of this business. Now, the first thing you want to do, guys, is establish a reason why you're doing this business. Now, you've arrived here inside of Gobe Tradehouse for a reason. Whether somebody referred you, whether you're sick and tired of your job, whether you're sick and tired of the life you're living, right? You want to pay off your debt, you want to travel more, you're seeing people online living the lives that they want to live, and you want to have a life similar to that. You want to give more to charity. I don't know what your reason why is, but let me tell you a really good strategy. Okay, what you want to do is take out a piece of paper and write down your reason why on paper you jumped into this business, okay? And get real emotional about it. Is it about your children? Okay. Is it about your family? You want to pay off your debt? I don't know what it is, but there's a reason why you got into this business. And write it down on a piece of paper, because let me be honest with you guys. As an entrepreneur, okay, it's a journey. It's not an easy journey, but it's a very pleasing journey once you get to the end of the rainbow, all right? You have to stand the test of time and stay steadfast. So while you go up and down in this industry, this piece of paper is going to anchor you. So whenever you're about to give up on yourself, you have a bad day, a losing trade, a customer quits on you, I don't know, something's happening in your personal life, distracting you from your GT business, you could look at this piece of paper and say, man, you know, I remember why I got started a couple months ago. I can't quit on this, right? It's a reminder to make you stick and stay until you get your pay. So the why is super important, so you can get started on the right foot, the psychology standpoint, why. So before I move on to another psychological step, Mike, do you have anything about the fast start as far as your why and getting started? Why is that so important?
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, when it comes to the fast start training, the main thing is it's fast start, meaning you don't want to get into your business and start being stagnant, because procrastination ends up to not doing it at all. You know what I'm saying? I see people happen all the time. They'll say, hey, Mike, I want to quit or I want to give up. But then when you talk to this person, come find out they never actually got started. So the first key is to get in and just say, look, hey, this is something that I can do within one day. So go ahead and knock it out day one of your business. Get it done, because this is going to get you set up for success. Because whether you're going to be an affiliate or you're going to be someone that's trading or both, you need the ability to be able to use the product, even if you're an affiliate, right? So you want to be able to set it up. Like Kenny told me when I first started, because when I first started, I just wanted to be an affiliate. I didn't even want to do the Forex part. I was just like, I can sell this. I like the comp plan. Kenny was like, man, you can't sell Pepsi if you never tried it. And I'm like, you're right. Okay, let me learn this Forex stuff. So that's my advice to you guys. Same advice he gave me. You can't sell Pepsi if you never tried it. And you also can't tell me Pepsi isn't good if you never tried it. You know what I'm saying? So don't come telling me about how Gobe Tradehouse didn't have you successful when you didn't even complete the fast start training. That's the first step. So then after you complete the fast start training, then it's real simple. All you're doing is joining the group so you can receive the signals and be a part of the community. And then you're just setting up your broker account, and and then once you got your broker account set up, then we're going to show you how to connect it to our software. So then we can start trading for you. And I'll let Kenny explain that part to you.
Absolutely. You just absolutely dropped some nuggets, right? That Pepsi analogy is very important. If you work for Pepsi, you're out here trying to sell Pepsi, right? And you don't believe in the product because you never tried it. You got to try it. Hey, this tastes good. Now you could actually speak from somebody with personal experience. So try Gobe out, try the products out, try Forex out, try the education out personally, so you can speak about it from a realistic standpoint, from your own personal experience. These are for people who actually have a desire to sell and build a residual income, which we'll touch on in a minute, and the benefits of that and why is it so important. Okay, so the second thing that you want to do, guys, you want to actually game plan. So the thing is, how are you going to get to where you want to be if you don't have a realistic game plan on how to get there? Now, we have ways to actually set up your game plan, which I'm going to show you in a second, on how to compound your way to success, okay, by copying trades inside of Gobe Tradehouse. But the only way that you could actually win as a Forex trader, okay, and as an entrepreneur in general, you got to give yourself time to grow. You have to understand that failure is a part of the process. Failure and success, okay, they're married. You cannot divorce the two. Most entrepreneurs, if you speak to any entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, and I can speak from a personal standpoint, okay, for being an entrepreneur for over 11 years, guys, and then having the breakthroughs that I've been having in my industry, okay, and especially as a Forex trader, it takes time to get to where you need to be. You have to fail, because when you fail, you learn from your failure, you make adjustments, and you take a step forward. Then you fail again, you learn from that, you make adjustments, and you take a step forward. And then all of a sudden, guys, okay, you have all of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of your industry. So whenever you see an obstacle, you know exactly what to do to move around that obstacle, okay, because you've been through it already. So it's very important to embrace that you're going to have failures along the way. A lot of us are new to this. A lot of us never heard of Forex. So if you've never heard of Forex and you've never made profits or really fully don't understand how to do this, or even learn how to count a pip or identify a trend line, right? Or do a real technical analysis, or what is the support? What is the resistance? All the basic language, all the stuff is extremely important, and it's going to take you time to get there. So be realistic with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Slow down, all right? Don't think you're going to get rich in 30 days inside of this business. Don't think you're going to quit your job in 30 days inside of this business or any business. Give yourself time. Give yourself at least, and Mike Taylor can back me on this, I would say give yourself at least 6 months. I'm going to say that again, guys. Give yourself at least 6 months to grow, to understand, to give yourself an opportunity to fail so you can learn from your failures. Now, the great thing about Forex is you could actually use a demo account and you don't have to risk real money if you don't have to use it. I am a bearer of witness and a co-signer of the demo. I remember when I first got started trading, guys, so it's 6.5 years now. Okay, and I've been trading independently for 4 years, okay, without having to, depend on anybody or any job or anything like that. I've been a full-time trader, all right? It took me 2 years, guys, to get there. 2 years, and my first 2 years were rough. I didn't have a trade community. I didn't have people around me telling me what to do. I didn't have this 75 hours of this walkthrough education to help me. I was kind of out there on a limb trying it by myself, okay? But once I started putting myself inside the right environment, and I went through the failures of blowing accounts back to back and making profits and then losing profits, okay? And then eventually, guys, I did 6 months on a demo, and this is what changed me. I told myself, I'm not gonna trade with live money until I see that I'm a consistent trader. And for 6 months, I would take a $1,000 demo account and grow it to 10,000. I'd take a $5,000 demo account and grow it to 50,000. I would just continue to just grow these demo accounts. And I got so confident in my psychology, I got an understanding with it to a point where I felt confident on my live account. So my transition was seamless. Okay, it was a seamless transition from demo to live because I was in the gym practicing for so long. Okay, for me, it was 6 months. That's my story, but it was worth it, guys. 2.5 years. And then now, Gobe Tradehouse, everything that we've been able to accomplish, it was worth it. So give yourself time. It is totally worth it, okay, to go through the failure. So Mike, I don't know if you want to chime in on that, but I want to give everybody, make a 6-month game plan at least. Do not quit, okay, on yourself in between 6 to 12 months. If you quit on yourself before 6 months, you're going to cut yourself short, because oftentimes what I've realized, your cup is more so halfway full than halfway empty. You're one adjustment away from having that breakthrough, that light bulb go off, to becoming a consistent trader, to having your breakthrough. Trust me, okay? So 6 to 12 months, that's my advice. Mike, do you have anything to chime in on that?
Right, yeah. Like, I like to use this analogy because, I think sometimes it's about how you view things, and that will interpret how you move. So I want everybody that's listening to this particular video or call to think about it like this. When you got out of high school, if you went to college, or if you ever considered going to college, or if you ever seen anybody go to college, nobody makes that, or if you're a parent and you pay for somebody to go to college, nobody makes that investment and says, you know what, within the first month, even within the first 6 months, I expect this to make me rich. We don't even expect it. They even tell you at the beginning, we don't guarantee you a job. We only guarantee you a piece of paper. But we make the investment and we spend 4 years, 6 years, 8 years grinding and beating it down just to go get an average salary in most cases. When you finally do get a job, whether it's a 9 to 5 or it's a career, we never go to that job and say, hey, unless it's the NBA or something, I expect to be rich in the first month or the first 6 months. We expect to maybe hopefully see something at the end of the rainbow when you retire, right? So but for some reason, a lot of people get into their own business online and they invest $149. And if it don't make them rich within the first 2-3 weeks or the first 2 or 3 months, they give up on it and they go right back to their job that's not going to get them nothing until they retire, if that. It makes no sense. So what I want you guys to really think about like this. When you think about what we do to make money here in Forex, I'm a living testimony of this. I'm gonna give you 2 sides of it. I'm gonna give you the affiliate side and I'm gonna give you the Forex side. I'm gonna give you the Forex side first. Let's just say on the Forex side, you started with an account anywhere between $100 to $1,000 in your account. And let's just say in month number 1, you was able to grow that account between $200 to $2,000, right? And you did this over the next 6 months, right? Well, that means your account will be then grown to about $600 to $6,000, right? Now, one thing you know about Forex, and for those of y'all that don't understand it, you know, maybe I'm talking over your head, but you'll get it once you get in, is the bigger your account, the bigger lot size that you can make, that you can use, which means 6 months from now, I could be using a lot size 6 times bigger than what I was using originally, meaning I'm making 6 times as much money as I was making when I started off with. So what happens if I stay the course for 2 years? I could be making 24 times, 12 to 24 times what I was making when I started off at month number 1. But you want to know the reason why most of y'all never find out? Because most of y'all quit in month number 2. Most of y'all quit after 1 bad month. Like imagine if Michael Jordan would have quit, you know what I'm saying, when he had a bad game. Imagine if Kobe would have quit when he had a bad shoe night. You know what I'm saying? They never would have made it. So when you know, just like when a basketball player signs up for basketball, he understands I'm not going to shoot 100% from the field. He know I'm going to miss shots. They know that when they play an 82-game season, I'm not going to win every game. But they don't quit because they want to still win the championship, even if it doesn't go perfect. And that's your mindset. You have to still want to win the championship, even when it's not perfect. Even when it's a bad week, even when it's a bad month, because what you do know that this has the potential to increase your income multiple times, which that job doesn't provide you with. Same thing with the affiliate side. If I come in this business and let's just say I signed up, like I was telling somebody earlier today, I was like, man, look, they was like, they wanted to make 300, they wanted to guarantee they can make $300 a month trading, right? I say that's great, but you know what would be even cooler is while you're on the pace of making that $3,000 a month, that you go ahead and start sharing that information with people while you're making it. And if you just get 40 people in Gobe Tradehouse, do you know that pays you $3K a month, not including overrides? Like, so if I just bring in 10 people a month, which is about 2 or 3 people a week, which is highly possible to do. And Kenny, I actually want you to go in the back office because I want to show them where the affiliate training is, if you don't mind. But there's actually affiliate training in the back office, and there's actually 3 sections for this. So first you got the affiliate training, right? This is my regular training course where I'm showing you step by step in order what I'm doing, breaking it down to a T, right? But if there's not enough information for you, which I know it will be if you actually look at it, there's also another section back there called team building calls. You see that section, Kenny? Team building calls. Now, these are some live calls that I did where not only did I even go more in depth about those strategies, but then there's also the motivational part and the mindset part that is taught in those meetings as well. But then I take it a step farther. There's also a section down there called boot camp. And in the boot camp, I actually got on with the team on several calls, and I went through my entire routine with the team live on the call, where you can actually see what I'm doing. So there's more than enough information to see how to get the results. So if I can go out and get 10 people a month on average, that's about $750 a month in residual income. Well, you do that times 10 months. By the end of the year, you're earning about $7,500 a month. Does your job have that potential? is what you're doing currently have the potential to take you from 0 to 7,500 a month in residual income, not income that you got to show up for to get the money for, money that's coming on autopilot. Like, if for those of y'all that know who I am, go look on my page. I'm Mike Taylor. Go look at my page. Look at my recent posts. You'll see a post on there where I made $700 in one night. That was all auto billing. You got the CEO on the call. He's not gonna lie for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So $700 in one night, but it came from, I didn't make $700 in one day. It came from me every month, constantly putting people in, and it compounds and your income grows. You go from making $100 a night to 200 to 300 to 400. And when you see that type of potential, you don't make a short-term plan for that. You make a long-term plan because it's worth it. Back to you, Kenny.
Wow, that's powerful, man. I think, you know, Mike Taylor definitely is a testimony of why the Gobe compensation plan and the rewards program is so important to participate in as well. Okay, especially if you want to be a successful Forex trader. What's the number one thing you need in order to be a successful Forex trader? Okay, other than the practice, the strategy, okay, the education, and, you know, the time on the chart, your chart time. You need capital, guys. If you really want to expedite your process to have success, you need extra capital. And the best way to get some extra capital is the Gobe Rewards program. Okay, as Mike Taylor mentioned, 10 referrals on the Gobe 2.0 package. That's $750 a month. Okay, let me show you guys this really quick. This is powerful, okay? We're gonna show you guys why, just really quick, a really quick math scenario of how you can actually get to a six-figure income in Gobe, okay, in a matter of a couple months, a matter of a few months, just by continuously participating in the Gobe compensation plan. So just for people who are new or who never heard this before, when you refer someone to Gobe Tradehouse, okay, you actually get 50% profit share. So we have a $150 package, right? So that means you receive $75 paid to you that day through PayPal or Zelle, which are our current payment methods right now. So let's say, guys, you come into the business and you make one sale, okay? And let's say your goal is to simply average one sale a day. And I promise you it's possible. Mike Taylor's a living testimony of it. We've had other people in Gobe Tradehouse do it, all right? And one sale a day is simply, it's the will and the effort to get out there and get it done. You have thousands of people on your phone, thousands of people on your Facebook page. You have different forms of advertising. You have the real world out there, word of mouth advertising. You can get one sale a day if it meant that you were going to make six figures in less than 6 months. Isn't it worth it? Okay. So let's just say, guys, that, okay, you make a sale, $75, right? Times 7 days in a week. Mike, can you see the calculator? If you can see the calculator, just let me know if you can see it. I want to make sure that I'm on board.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, so $75 times 7 sales in a week, that's $525 that you've made that week, right? So let's just say you didn't want to do anything more than that, right? You just want to average one sale a day. Okay, by the end of the month, 525 times 4 weeks in a month, you've now generated $2,100 that month. Okay, for a lot of people, that's even a full-time salary, right? So $2,100 that month, which means that every single month you get out there and you do whatever it takes to get one sale a day, right? You are going to make $2,100 that month. But because it's residual, when these customers come back 28 days later from being satisfied from the Gobe services, participating, going on their path to success, okay, that $2,100 comes back next month. So next month, when you go out there and you get one sale a day for 7 days, that $2,100 comes back. So now you're at $4,200 by month 2. Okay, now you're making $4,200 a month. All right. So now let's say you do it again. Oops, excuse me. Let's say you do it again in month 3. Oops. Let me go ahead and go back a little bit. Month 3, now you're at $6,300 a month. Now by month 4, $8,400 a month. So let's say you stop right there. In 4 months, by you averaging one simple sell a day, times 12 months in that year, you're now a six-figure earner inside of Gobe Tradehouse just from averaging one sell a day for 4 months. All right, $100,000, guys. This is powerful. Okay, I don't know any other company that you could actually have make a six-figure income, okay, in 4 months by that small effort, one simple sell a day. Okay, so Mike, do you have anything to chime in on with these numbers?
Yeah. I want to say, I want to just to give people perspective, you know, because I understand, you know, a lot of people when they hear something like that, you know, if you're not a salesperson or if you never really had a lot of success, you know, selling, you may say, I can't consistently get one person a day outside of your warm market. So let me ask you this. Let's just say instead of it taking you, which it shouldn't take this long, by the way, but I'm just giving you a very drastic example. What if instead of 4 months, instead of getting one person a day, you got one person a week, and it took you 4 years instead of 4 months? But you still, because one thing I know from experience as a salesperson, I didn't start off as a good salesperson. I got good by continuously doing it. So what that means is when you start off making one sale a week, you keep doing it before you know it, it turns into two, turns into three. For you know it, you like, hey man, I'm signing up 2 people a day. You know what I'm saying? You start to get good. But I'm giving you a worst case scenario. What if it took you 4 years, but in the first year, by the end of the year, you was making $2,000 a month in residual income? What if by the end of the second year, you was making $4,000 a month in residual income and so forth? And it took you 4 years to actually get to 6 figures. Well, once again, even if you went to school for 4 years, if I told you to go to school and they would guarantee you a job that paid you 6 figures, it would be a line across the United States of people trying to get into that if it guaranteed you 6 figures. But why wouldn't you want that in residual? Residual is so much better, y'all. Like, I'm not saying this to brag, but I have to be honest with you guys. I remember waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and most of you working people can relate to this. I remember getting up at 6 so I could be somewhere at 7:30. And I had to be there from 7:30 all the way to about 6 or 7 at night. Then I had to get off, drive across town, and then that was the whole thing, just so I could get a paycheck 2 weeks later for what I did that day. And meaning I had to work for it hard. The difference is when I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning now, the only work I'm doing is checking my email to see how many people rebilled last night. And when I wake up in the morning and I see a night like a $700 day, sometimes I damn near want to cry because I understand when I didn't even get $700 a week for what I just described to you. So I don't want people to take this for granted, man. Like, man, some of y'all, man, our ancestors would be so pissed off if they knew how lazy some of us were. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us are so freaking lazy, and I don't mean no knock on nobody, and I'm not talking about nobody specifically. But when you think about it, like I come from the old school of sales. I used to knock on doors, rain, sleet, or snow, in my suit, carrying equipment around, walking into people's houses, walking into businesses with trying to sell children's books and tools and all kinds of crap that was
and
in
vacuums, Kirby vacuums. I was there with you, brother. I tried that too.
So for me, I see what we're doing now is a blessing because I don't have to do all that no more to reach customers. I don't have to drive to your neighborhood. I don't have to post up at your gas station or at your shopping mall to sell my product. I can literally, from the comfort of my home, with this phone in my hand, while I'm watching anything I want to watch in the world on TV, I can just push buttons and copy and paste and get the word out about a great product that works on autopilot, and I can actually make residual income and make money hands-free without referring people at all. You cannot beat what we have to offer, but you won't know it until you do it.
Right. You won't know it until you do it. And also, as I mentioned, the first thing I mentioned, you have to give yourself a chance to finally win. All right. The only difference between me and a lot of other people that I've seen in this industry that I've done business with over the years, that they've gotten out the industry, they've done other things, and I've been able to achieve certain levels in my career is that I never gave up. That's the only difference, guys. I never gave up and I kept going regardless because my why was too big. Okay, I have two small children. I have a 3-year-old daughter and my son's about to be 2, right? I have a wife. I have, big goals that I want to take care of. I want to be that first multi-millionaire, okay, and beyond in my family because we were not raised like that. You are here for a specific reason, all right? And you are the one chosen in your family to be a first generational millionaire. Do you know if you take this business and this industry serious for the next 12 to 24 months, you could change your family's legacy forever? Let me say that again, guys. If you take this business seriously for the next 12 to 24 months, build your asset online, build your value with this skill. In the next 12 to 24 months, you can change your family's legacy forever and become that first generational millionaire, that first generational boss, which is why we chose the name Gobe, the generation of bosses empire, because we want to create a generation of bosses and entrepreneurs, okay, who have the ability to take their family to that next level. And you are chosen. You are here for a reason, guys. And this comp plan, when you look at this comp plan, it is your ticket to freedom. It is your ticket to freedom. I've watched Mike Taylor, just himself. We've met online a few years ago. All right. We've kind of done a business in and out just over the years as entrepreneurs coming across each other's social medias. But whenever we partnered in this industry, Mike Taylor actually moved from Memphis to Houston, Texas to be with myself and Carlos Pond. And I've watched his life completely increase to being a multiple six-figure earner. And he took this business seriously. He dived all the way in and he's giving you all the nuggets on how to take this comp plan and how he used it to free himself, guys, and make those $300, $500, $700 days on autopilot, waking up in the morning, guys, and not having to worry about it. And again, down here, this stuff down here, this affiliate training is key. Social media makeover, FB poll strategies, adding, deleting FB groups, posting in groups, adding friends. We even have scripts, okay? Scripts that you can use. His exact strategies, routine that he does every single day. We also have a video right here, guys. If you go to YouTube, a six-figure Gobe affiliate shows proof of 90 checks in 90 days. Okay, it was really over a year, but we just showed the last 90 days with Mike Taylor and what he's been able to do. We continue to use him as a testimony because his testimony is so powerful. But there's other people in Gobe who's having success, who's living off of this platform, living off of our trades, our education. We've seen people come in here with no knowledge and start making 6 figures as a trader. People get funded, okay, and start making so much money as a trader in our past 3 years in Gobe. We have so many testimonies that we can't even count. All you got to do is go online, right? We have so many testimonies. Go to our section out here, guys. Just listen to the testimonies inside of our area back here. Coffee with Gobe. We have 124 motivational strategies videos, and all this is a bunch of testimonies from Gobe customers throughout their experience in Gobe. All right, and it's incredible. And we are so happy that we've been able to contribute to this industry, and we want to continue to grow. And we have some powerful stuff that I guarantee you nobody has ever done in this industry that we are going to drop very soon. And we're going to do a live presentation call. We're about to drop this mystery product, okay? But also we're going to drop some new things we're adding inside of the business that no one's ever done in the industry, and it's going to take everyone's business to the next level. So, I am so excited, guys. We both didn't want to make this a long call, but we thought it was important to let you know, just a reminder, when you come into the business, please come into the business and make your why. Write it down on a piece of paper. Give yourself a 6 to 12 month goal and say it's mandatory for me that I do not cancel or leave my subscription or my business or on myself at least until 6 to 12 months to give myself a chance to fail, often fail forward, learn from my failures and win. All right. Use the demo account. Use the people around you. Ask questions. Okay. Email support if you don't have the right questions. see people having success in Gobe, get with them, right? But give yourself a chance to win, all right? Give yourself a chance to win, and it's gonna take time. I'm a testimony of that, and a lot of us are. Go through the affiliate training. Remember, 2 referrals, your subscription is free. 2 referrals is $150 a month, and your subscription is free, guys, because you're gonna get paid $150 a month, 75 times 2, right? And then try to get 1 referral a day for those who really want to experience the freedom of making residual income. For those who really want to make residual income, okay, and remember the acronym for RICH is residual income creates happiness, okay? And trust me, there's nothing better than having residual income take care of you, your lifestyle, your family, where you don't have to worry if your bills are paid out for the rest of the year and beyond. And all you can do is focus on your passion, your skill, which is learning how to trade. There's only so much that we can get off, but we can only lead you to the water, but it's your choice to drink it. But I always want to say, I believe in you. The Gobe community is here for you. We're not going anywhere. You could feel comfortable planting your flag here and growing with us as we grow into a legacy platform. So, Mike, do you have any closing words? We're going to go ahead and close out here.
Kenny, so I'm going to put you on the spot because you actually just said what I was going to ask you. So this is a question that I get all the time from people because there's me and you both, we've been in this industry for a while and companies always come and go, right? And the question I always get from people is, what makes you different? Why aren't you guys going anywhere? So from, as the co-CEO, how do you answer that question? I already know how the answer, but I just want to, since you put it out there, I want to give you the opportunity to kind of give people the confidence in our company.
Well, number one, Gobe Tradehouse, we are truly built to last. We are not in the multi-level marketing industry. I have a lot of respect for that industry, okay, because that's where I came from. We're not in the network marketing industry, okay? And these companies usually tend to come and go because a lot of different reasons, all right? And those who are in the industry know the reasons that I'm talking about. We are a direct sales affiliate marketing. We are an educational platform with the rewards program attached to it. So we are built to last. Gobe Tradehouse was built with integrity. We're built from the ground floor with people who are really living, breathing Gobe Tradehouse. Okay, we are the way that we want to make Gobe Tradehouse grow. Over 10 years out inside of this platform and beyond, we have a long-term plan, okay, to make this platform and this company a global platform. We know that we're just now getting started in this industry, but we really want to make sure that everyone knows that you can feel safe growing your business here with Gobe Tradehouse, planting your flag with Gobe Tradehouse. We are built to last, we are built to stay, and we have no intentions at all on stopping. We're all competitive, we're all aggressors. We want to have our place in this industry for a lifetime, okay? So with that being said, Gobe Tradehouse is here to stay. You can feel safe with planting your flag here. We are living, breathing Gobe, and we are going to be here, okay, until we achieve our long-term goals inside of this business. So that would be my answer to you. I'm pretty sure I can give a longer, more thorough answer, but we're here to stay.
We definitely, at the end of the day, we're marketers at heart. So this is how we've been making a living, and this is how we're going to continue to make a living. So Gobe is not going anywhere, y'all. So with that being said, I think we pretty much covered everything. I see you getting a call, Kenny. We definitely went longer than we expected. We, believe it or not, y'all, we said we was gonna do this is gonna be a 5 to 10 minute call, but once we start talking, we're so passionate about what we do. We're passionate about the community, and we just want to make sure you guys, getting the good information. So we'll see you guys on the next call. I'm gonna sign off, and I'm gonna give back to Kenny to close it out, y'all.
Right. I'm gonna touch on this real quick. This was supposed to be a 10 to 15 minute call, okay? But again, the passion we have about this, because we want people to experience this life, and we know you can do it here if you take this seriously. Gobe Tradehouse is built for the marketers, by the marketers, for the people, by the people. We have been on the other side, which you've been on. We've been in companies where we've built companies up, organizations up, just to see that company shut down on you. Even the birth of Gobe Tradehouse was out of a company that actually shut down in the multi-level marketing industry. And what we wanted to do is not take our organization on that path again. So we actually created Gobe Tradehouse to make a safe haven for marketers. So you could get maximum for your efforts, maximum for your results, and pack a lot of value for a very affordable price point for software and Forex education, which is usually very expensive from what we offer. So we made this for the people, by the people, okay, out of the birth of something that we continuously saw a pattern in our industry. And that pattern has stopped with Gobe Tradehouse. With this type of business model, you can feel safe about building it long-term. So I just want to let you guys know that we are marketers. We've experienced what you've experienced. That's why we made it the way that we did, so we could stand the test of time. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Please, I hope you guys take notes in this, share it with your teams, share it with everybody around you, so people could hear from myself and the VP of Marketing, Mike Taylor. We're probably going to do this, a little bit more often. Okay, so you could actually be expecting more videos and hearing from us because we're starting to really build our YouTube channel, okay, and really get out there on social media. So you're going to hear a lot more from us, and we just can't wait to show you what we've been working on to add to the Gobe Tradehouse package and subscriptions. We are so excited. So all of our members who've been here with us, continue to keep rocking with us. God bless you. We love you. And we wish everybody a prosperous and a blessed day and a huge breakthrough closing in 2023. All right, guys, Kenny J with Gobe Tradehouse. Thank you, Mike Taylor, for tuning in. All right, on this call. We'll see you guys on the next call. Thank you. Go be great.
All right. That was good.